What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG, back with some Edison. We have Chris on the left playing a zombie variant, and Oscar is playing his fairies. It's his first day playing fairies, wants to try out a different deck. So it should be a pretty fun time. I think Tommy gave him a quest or a goal. He's like, if you win locals with fairies, I'll give you $100, and so he's gonna try his best to claim that prize. Dimensional Alchemist will be protected by Trap Stun and will swing in for 18. Very important to not super important, but you kind of want that card to replace itself. Hopefully it hits a monster on the next reveal. He's got another one in hand too. I think that card's super neat. He's gonna mind control, hits a Raikou, so he's gonna get some value if he does die. We'll synchro Herald and Goblin Zombie. Straight into Goyo, and then Chris will get a zombie for Goblin Zombie. So you can add anything but Pyramid Turtle practically. You will get the Spirit Reaper. And then on Goyo Summon, we'll Bottomless, and then Oscar protects it with the Book of Moon quick play spell from his hand. Oh, and he ditches the last two cards to stop the Gores from hitting the board. So he's gonna spend a lot of resources to keep this Goyo alive. And rightfully so. It's a very powerful card. If it can stay on the board long enough, it gains a lot of card value. And yeah, but the Spirit Reaper will kind of block the way. He's gonna have to find a solution for that Reaper. Book of Life, sweet. We will get Goblin Zombie back. Sack for Caius. Okay, so we can decide to either get rid of Dialk. Yep, that's good. And then I'll search for Plague Spreader Zombie, and then we can just run over this this Caius. I'm pretty sure. I mean, Goyo. Ooh, Compulse sends it to hand. Okay. We're pouring all our resources into this Goyo. Hopefully that's not like a bottomless trap hole. That'd be really... Or deep prison. Okay. So eventually he will be dealt with. That was a lot of cards. I was like 1, 2, 3, like 4 cards to protect the Goyo. Essentially our whole hand. But I think he was like, you know what? I'm already invested. I want to protect this guy. And then try to like win the game with it. So plan B, we're gonna fill the grave with zombies, or try to. This revived King Hadez is gonna pose an issue, because if he destroys like a Shining Angel Nova Summoner, it doesn't get its effect, I'm pretty sure. Yep, Shining Angel will not get this effect. 1800, and his own Gores is there. That's pretty sick. Okay, if he had the Gores the whole time, him investing that many resources into the Goyo kind of makes sense, because he has the failsafe for in case the Goyo gets removed. So we take, let's see, a lot. We'll do, what do you do? 18. What happened here? 1 second, I have to go back. What was this sequence? So he goes, oh, attack over this, so this is gonna be 350, and then crash, and then 15. It looks like I missed something. I might have missed a swing, an 18 swing, looks like. Yeah, that is what I missed. I was probably yapping too much. Anyways, he's got the DD Warrior Lady, Gores. That will deal with Pyramid Turtle. I think we want to banish that. Yep. And then swing in for 27. That'll be game 1. That was a really interesting start to the first game. Oscar was all in on that Goyo, but really makes sense when he had the backup Gores. He's like, you know what? If this doesn't work out, then I have Plan B in Gores, and that pretty much won him the game. So Chris is going to go Dark Grepher, pitch Dark Grepher, send Goblin Zombie, and we'll pass. Uh-oh. Nova Summoner goes in. We'll take 3. So he's gonna do the Tommy special, where he crashes some fairies into the monsters on the other side to fill the graveyard with fairies, and then end on a utility card on the last one, like a Consecrated Light or something. Yeah. And then we slam down a Christian on top of that. But he's gonna opt for Dimensional Alchemist for more power. Main phase 2, drop Christia, add Shining Angel, and then we'll set. That's pretty sick setup. So this is the biggest and baddest no special summon monster around inside Christia. First one, like level 1 is Dinah, level 2 Vanity's Fiend, then level 3 Christia. So that one's definitely the grossest one of the bunch. He's gonna Honest take, let's see, 14. Take 14 here. And then he could crash on here, but then if he crashes, I guess he might as well. I don't know. You're gonna lose it on this turn anyways. Shining Angel. Okay, so all of them go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fairies, I think. 6 fairies. So we've got quite a bit of fairies in grave. Soul Release was banished with Dimensional Alchemist, so we need a different way to fix the grave. Dark Arm hits the field. Oh god. Pop back row. It was a pro set heavy. And I think we can seal the deal with this amount of power. He just needs like another normal summon, and he's chilling. Yeah, it looks like he's digging further into the extra deck. Book of Life, banish one of the fairies, and then we'll go. Let's see. Yes, Armor Master. Could have gone Armor Master, but he goes Airbellum. Airbellum doesn't quite do anything. I don't know if he has space for Armor Master or not, but the Airbellum requires 4 cards in the hand for it to lock the draw. Not one of the best 7s out there, but he will opt for that. Zombie Master, and then that should seal the deal. That's 4 plus 28. That's like actually Exacxes, I think. 22 plus 18 is 4 plus 20. Yeah, that was Exacxes. Game 3, let's go. This is for all the marbles. Every single marble. Mill 3 will pop Kaiku. Mill 3 fairies, so he didn't even have to crash any of that. He just kind of RNG'd into those fairies. Dimensional Alchemist will hit the Christia on the effect. So if he can get another Dimensional Alchemist on the field, he can add that Christia for free. Cyber Valley is going to deal with this Pyramid Turtle set. So and replenish his hand. So that's a really good answer. Don't want to be running into turtles just because it fills their deck with or their graveyard with zombies. The more zombies they have in gray, the more options they have. Ooh, Dinah. Dinah's gonna deal 12. So Consecrated Light's good against darks, but with zombies, especially games 2 and 3, they've got access to Pyramid Turtle, Fossil Dinah. I guess Cyber Dragons is a possible side as well. Got mill 3 and then attack. On the declaration, he will DD Crow one of the fairies. That way, just in case he has Christia. I don't think he does. Otherwise, yeah, before the attack, he would have dropped the Christia for sure. And we'll pass. Mill 3 again. So he's got, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fairies. Swing for 19. So the way he fixes, ooh, zombie world, that's gonna turn everything into zombies. So now he has 0 fairies in the graveyard. He's just got all zombies. He's gonna Book of Life, banish Shining Angel, get a zombified Kaiku, just super sick, and attack. Okay, so we take 14 here, draw a card. Gotta find an answer for this zombie world because it's essentially turning off all of our stuff. And he's gonna banish some zombified fairies. Draw. Ooh, DD Warrior. DD Warrior can deal with this Kaiku. Oh, I think this... Yeah, you can't do that play. Caius is a fiend in hand. He doesn't turn into a zombie, and it requires you to tribute a zombie to yeah, to go on the field. If it's not a zombie in your hand, you can't tribute it. So he's just gonna run into DD Warrior Lady, banish it, and then we're just gonna go in with a 1100 hitter in Honest, and then we'll protect it by bouncing it to hand. Honest is a really good card to like run in and chip in for some damage. Like you don't want to deprison it, you can't bottomless it, and then it just kind of hops back to hand, kind of like Swap Frog. It's a pretty neat card. Number summon DD Warrior, knock the face down, and swing for 15. So the thing about fairies is they don't need the Christia to win. They can just beat you down with DD Warrior Ladies, Dimensional Alchemists, their Recruiters, Card Trooper. They can use Free the Brave Wanderer, I think that's his name. Just like very low to the ground light monsters, and they can just beat you up like that. It's pretty sick. Dark Refer is gonna hit the field, ditch the Caius because it conflicts with the zombie world, so might as well get some use out of him. And we'll get a plague for our trouble. So this zombie deck is just like straight dark zombies. Like I don't see. I saw some. I guess like instant fusion zombies is what I would call it. Haven't seen any E-Tellies or anything. Just the instant fusions, some Book of Lives. So good old fashioned zombies. He's gonna summon his biggest monster inside Caius. Dark Refer attacks. We'll take 17. We're getting really low. I did some bad math. Plus 200. And then, okay, return is gonna block the way. Oscar tried to move the last card with Compulse, but the return has to be used here in order to just stay alive, which is better, a pretty good outcome for Oscar, all things considered. Had he had that return on his turn, then we're dealing with Goblin Kaiku plus a Plague Engrave, and that's just a whole another issue. He probably could just ended the game off that, right? He would go like summon Zombie Master, pitch, get Plague, synchro, top deck, synchro, return, and like just keep going, and he would have had just a slew of monsters to end the duel. So pretty good compulse, good card. I highly recommend it. Play 3. One good, 2 better, 3 best. We'll go Doom Kaiser. It's gonna look for something in the grave. It's got some options. He's maybe Cyber Valley can stall. Card Trooper can mill some cards for some options. But it does have a bunch of like creatures in grave to summon. He's gonna go for Honest. And then on summon, we will Torrential, Chain, Compulse, and send Honest to hand. Dude, Oscar has like 6 cards in hand. Top deck Plague and pass. We'll run over it with Honest. Oh, did you just top deck the Plague too? I guess he kind of had to, because he's very low on life points. So he's like, you know what, this is better than nothing. He's gonna banish all the darks, leaves Dinah in there, draw. Huh? That was interesting. He top decked for Plague, but then set the top deck that he put on top. Curious, very curious. Let's see what it is. We'll set a spell, a trap, and pass. Oscar's not really afraid of what's on the other side of the field. These guys will stalemate and stare at each other. He's got so many cards. Heavy Storm's gonna clear everything. It's a, I think, Deep Prison, maybe a Bottomless. Summons Herald, goes into Brio, and will end the game. Yeah, this Plague summon was kind of funky. Everything dies. Yeah, huh. It was a turtle. Yeah, that was strange. Because if it was turtle, then you just set turtle and then leave the plug in there and it's a different option. But I guess it would got a soul released anyways. I don't know. I would just set the turtle. But anyways, that was a fun match. Zombies versus fairies. We don't have that many zombie players, I don't think. We have Donnie, which is spicy zombies with sometimes berserk dragons. Got Anthony, but he doesn't show up as often as he used to. Danny was playing it, and then we have Chris here. Zombies are really cool. Oh, Ulysses is our like main zombie player. He's on Ultimate offering zombies. So I guess we do have a healthy amount of zombies actually. The deck's cool. Anyways, if you guys like the videos, make sure to subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.